Dhabi for the Aliband Abu Dhabi. No time, let's get downstairs and get down for the toss.
Very warm welcome, match 5, the toss in the middle. I've got the two captains, DJ Bravo, the great man, Mossadegh Hussain, the apprentice, Ian Gunnar-Gould, match referee. Mossadegh, you're the home team, give it a flick. Tails is the call. DJ, my old friend, won the toss. What are you going to do and why?
We're going to bowl first, and we expect the ball to come on better later on in the second half of the innings, a bit of due. We fancy ourselves chasing.
Good game last night, played nicely.
Yeah, very good game. First game is always a nerve-wracking kind of one, but it's always good to start the tournament with a win. Very happy with the team performance, so we play the same team, and looking forward to another game tonight.
Mossadegh, you had a cracking start last night. You must be very
competitions for some chips or a Coke and
tears, no funeral, and no fuss.
Players.
Well, there you go. Is anyone player bigger than the brand? Well, we'll soon find out. Bravo certainly was asked that a couple of days ago. Well, you're playing against the defending champions. He went, hang on, I'm the defending champion just because I'm playing for a different team. So there's definite heat and rivalry building up between these two. Ahmad Butt is going to take first use of the white pill. Says right arm fast, and he can indeed bar fairly slippery deliveries. And that man on screen there, Shakur, certainly started the tournament with a bang yesterday. Played with gay abandon, smashed the ball to all parts. It was brilliant to see. This is yesterday. Some of these shots he was playing, just stunning. Stunning display of hitting. You see it all round the ground. Flicks behind the wicket, deep mid wicket, straight behind the bowler. Super player. So will we see more of that tonight? Straight away you see he's not exactly a traditional player. Having a look See it all round the ground. Flicks behind the wicket, deep mid-wicket, straight behind the bowler. Super player. So will we see more of that tonight? Straight away you see he's not exactly a traditional player. Having a look at the first one, free flow of the bat. I'll just go back to what I said at the toss, Lisa. Do you think every team is going to follow this? We win the toss and bowl. Is it easier to chase in a 10-over format?
You certainly think so, but Bangla Tigers, the last game of the first day,
Turn around, tried to fool the umpires there. Oh no, I didn't hit that. No way. But he had to go. There we go. Andy Flower, my coach for years for England. Top bloke, top coach. Always very happy when his bowlers were taking wickets. One for one from one. Perfect start for the Bulls. And Fidel Edwards, a well-known face, well-known name in international cricket for the last 10-15 years. Bowled nicely yesterday. And he gets the new ball. Oh, crunch down the ground. Laurie Evans, no respect for the old-timer. The ball was in the slot, it's straight through the line.
Yeah, there's just a bit of pace difference, isn't there, with Ahmed Butt and Fidel Edwards. And already seen what Butt was able to do the previous over, and so he'd had a look at the ball, the pitch, and this time this was up in his arc, and he was like, I've got to take advantage.
Yeah, when you're only bowling 2 overs, batsmen don't tend to have a look at you anymore in this form of the game. Again, here we go, Laurie Evans. Has he got a hold of this? Is it going to go all the way? It is. Crunching blow over long on.
Well, as soon as he had a swing of that and the sound off the bat, not as crisp as we probably, or he would have liked, but boy, he got the desired effect. Yeah, he was targeting straight down the ground. I like that. Putting pressure back onto the bowler. All of a sudden, 10 runs off the first 2 balls of Fidel Edwards over. And already DJ Bravo's run up. They've had a discussion. Pressure on.
I think that discussion will be, look, he's hanging back on your stumps. If you're going to bowl full, we're going to have to change the field. That's what they're doing now. Mid on is running back to the long on, just where that ball landed there. About 10 yards in front on the boundary line. Here we see a long on. So good batting from Evans, really manipulating the field. Oh, and this one's crunched down the ground again. The fielder's getting round. Is he underneath it? He's gone! Brilliant captaincy, changed the field. Brilliant from Edwards, took pace off the ball. Laurie Evans couldn't help himself. Went for the big hit down the ground. It looked like a miss hit to me. Long on ran round and took the catch.
Yeah, absolutely change of pace. Rolled his fingers around like an off cut up. Mohammad Nabi out in the deep. He's not going to drop a simple catch like that. And you should have seen Dwayne Bravo sprint across to Edwards. Yeah, they're absolutely pumped because Laurie Evans, he departs for 11. 2 wickets down, the Arabians for 11.
The Professor, Mohammad Hafiz, the new man in. T10 career strike rate, look at that, 237.5. He's only scored 19 runs, mind. But the strike rate's the all-important thing. Just a single. Bring Hafiz on strike. Let's have a look at that wicket again. Lacey just didn't quite get hold of it, Laurie Evans.
No, he was thinking, great, this is up in my area again, but what he didn't calculate or compute into his system is that there was a change of pace. So went up from a height perspective a little bit more. Distance was lacking this time. And Mohammad Nabi was there to collect the ball comfortably.
Yeah, you saw it just came straight off the bottom of the bat, didn't it? I think the shot was on. It was a good swing through the line. Hello, Andy. That brain ticking over. He'll be plotting everyone's downfall in that opposition team. Very astute cricket mind. Hey! There's a good-looking O'Brien. We've got the other one in our commentary box. Big Kev. Seen that man destroy England in a World Cup game. Scored a brilliant 100 to win the game for Ireland. I thought Ireland were going to win that World Cup. They had so many South Africans playing, they choked in the semi-final. Boom, boom!
You can't help yourself, can you?
He's one of the support coaches for the Bulls team. Yeah, he's much more handsome than Niall, I'll give him that.
Oh, I think it's great that, you know, current players obviously just played for Ireland out here and now been part of the coaching staff. that transfer of information. It's something that we talk about from senior players as well, travelling around the world, working with the local talent.
And this one's off the pad. Oh, good bit of fielding down on the final boundary as well. Ravi Bopara, first time he's ever dived in his life. Wonderful stop, well done, Ravi. It's the end of the second over. Arabians 15 for 2.
Oh, this is going to look fantastic. Duct tape, great idea, yeah. Press it down. Should we give it a go?
Bad swap. Swapping your salon wax for a cheaper option. Good swap. Swapping to Aldi this January. If you'd like a good swap, swap to Aldi and see if you could save on this family shop.
So the Arabians 15 for 2 after 2 overs. As the sun disappears behind the sand dunes. Brilliant pictures there. Abu Dhabi in the background, lit up. A mile of desert, and then this gorgeous ground. And Mohammed Hafiz, the professor, on strike.
Really is an oasis, isn't it? This inside ground, just desert absolutely around, and then green. And it's a lush outfield. You know, it's nice to dive on. We've seen the players quite comfortably slide as well. So much water is pumped into this ground.
I like the way they've cut the outfield as well. They've cut it into quadrants. There's our ground staff, dressed in their Coventry City sky blue. Field well placed in the deep. Restrict this, it won't be going to the boundary, just a single.
I like Ahmed Butt, and it's the second time that I've really seen him. He travelled with the Pakistan squad and played warm-up matches over in New Zealand and performed well there. You wonder if the 25-year-old is kind of knocking on selection higher honours as well, because his approach, his technique, it's all very simplified, and that's why he's able to execute regularly the right line and length for him to be effective.
Oh, nicely bowled. Another dot ball. Yeah, they seem to have a bit of a factory that just churns out fast balls. That's brilliant slower ball, dug into the pitch. Knuckleball, I think. Barely got up over the stumps. Really clever bowling. Yeah, this production line of fast bowlers from Pakistan, don't they? Really specialise in that part of the game. He's also got a magnificent beard. Another slow one. Oh, nearly a run out as well. There's an overthrow, but they won't mind that whatsoever. A round of applause from the coaches. Fine bit of thinking. Picked it up, quick turnaround and threw. Well, tried to throw down the stumps.
Yeah, really smart and clever bowling. Another slower delivery. And this is what you want from your big fast bowler, to have the presence of mind to go, yep, I'm going to actually have a go at this. And the slower ball was out the back of the hand. Coaching staff happy.
There's a Mahmood there as well on the coaching bench. What a team they've got down there. Now this one flicked away. That's disappointing. It was a full toss. Flicked away by Hafiz for 4.
Yeah, he's about to finish his spell, and he's disappointed with himself because, yeah, he's absolutely missed his length. You just look at his figures. So impressive, 1 for 7. He's got 1 delivery left. He'll want to finish it off well. Economy rate of 3.82. Here we're talking about T10 and anything under 10, and some of the bowlers out there say anything under 12 is an absolute win. He's going at 3.82. Exceptional bowling.
Well, can he finish it off? Oh, he can as well. Brilliant slower ball, gets the dot. Stunning figures, 1 for 7 from 2 overs for Butt. Arabians 21 for 2. The over's gone, 21 for 2. The Arabians against the Delhi Bulls. It's been a superb start with the ball. Wicket apiece for Butt and Edwards. Butt's 2 overs costing just 3.5 runs an over. So maybe he'll be in line for the Dream 11 game-changing moment. Oh, flicked away. Clever batting. 4 runs.
Yeah, the Arabians, they needed to do something different, didn't they? I mean, they've lost 2 wickets, not ideal in the power play, but they need to start finding the boundary. They need to get their skates on. So, yeah, hitting down the ground seemed to be a little bit harder. Ali coming on to bowl, maybe yet use his pace, did exactly that, came on the inside line, fine leg up, took full toll.
Said at least hitting down the ground seems quite tricky at the moment. Whether this wicket's just slowed up slightly or the batsmen are expecting a bit more pace before the dew arrives, we don't know. But that 4 flick down on the leg side certainly looked an easier shot to play than the drive down the ground, if that's possible.
Well, in all of these competitions and these formats, and to be honest, we see it even in the test arena now, don't we? The little laps being utilised.
Oh, here we go, straight up in the air. Fielder running round. This will be caught. It is! DABI takes the catch very easily. And the 3rd wicket falls now for the Arabians.
Yeah. These guys, the Delhi Bulls, they've been able just to understand what length they need to bowl. Very hard to hit down the ground so far. Mohammad Hafiz trying to do that, almost like a baseball swing, just did not get it out of the middle. Ali Khan takes an important wicket. So the Arabians, they've lost their 3rd. Hafiz goes for 5, it's 26 for 3.
Welcome back to Abu Dhabi. Delhi Bulls are on the rampage. Mossadegh Hussain, the new player for the Maratha Arabians. Lost 3 wickets already, 26 on the board. We're only in the 4th over. Oh, another player missed. Let's have another look at that wicket. Mohammad Hafiz has dug in slightly to the pitch, tried to blast it down the ground. And he ended up skewing it straight in the air.
Yeah, so all of a sudden now the Arabians have lost 3 wickets. And they were only in the 4th over. So I'm sure the coaching staff and the players are there going, well, how do I play this? How do I tackle this? Do I keep going hell for leather? We're only 26 runs, but now we've only got 7 wickets in hand. We've got to take what's on offer. Absolutely. They've got to be able to rotate the strike. And if the ball is in their area, they've got to go big. But I don't know if they can take those risks just yet. Some kind of partnership needs to be formed with both of these two batsmen.
Well, that's right, because 3 wickets in 3 overs doesn't take a genius to work out. But 10 wickets in 10 overs, you could be all out, bowled out in a 10-over game. I'm sure it will happen. I'm sure it may have happened. But you don't really... Oh, there he is. There's our mate. We've not found out his name yet. He must have a name. Our Delhi Bull. Dave the Delhi Bull. How about that? Lisa's shaking her head at me.
Given that the team is from Delhi, I'm not sure if it's Dave. Dev.
4 overs gone now, 28 for 3.
Who are you?
I'm Harry Vanderspiegel. I'm a doctor. You don't have anything to worry about. I'm not an alien.
It's okay for people to be a little bit different. So intense. I like it. Not for everybody.
The brand new series, Resident Alien, Thursday at 9 on Sky One.
Look away. Sorry, I'll start that again. Look away, Arabians fans. Doesn't make nice reading for your team so far. 28 for 3 from 4. I believe you're with Dave the Bull from Delhi Bulls. You'll be very happy with how things have gone so far. Kashif Dal taking up the attack. Starts with the wide.
Yeah, he had a bit of a difficult time of it with the ball in hand last game. None for 36 off 2. So bowling a wide the first ball wouldn't give him as much confidence. He's got to land his good line and length. Glad to see that they've gone unchanged as well, the Delhi Bulls. It's all about giving players an opportunity, even though they won.
Oh, a bit of a needless overthrow. It's just played out to backward point. The batsman took a couple of steps down the wicket, but he wasn't going anywhere.
Well, this is where you need your keeper, your fielders. It's Mohammad Nabi, so he knows. He's played enough cricket around the world. Yeah, the batter was certainly in his ground. But now they've leaked away a run. So sometimes it's kind of rare in T10 to get to bowl consecutive balls to the same batter.
Oh, that's nicely bowled. Will that be a dot? Just a bit square leg umpire, seeing whether he thinks that's a wide. He doesn't, so nice dot ball. Slow ball bouncer. See him rolling his fingers over that. The attempted uppercut didn't come off. Let's have a look. The batsman might find himself slightly aggrieved with that. Jumping in the air to try and play it. Still went over his noggin. Oh, smashed out the outside. On the leg side, sorry. All the way.
Yeah, finally got the length. Finally got the pace to work with Javed. He was looking for this. He kind of goes back in his crease to try and allow him to get up and under it, and did so effectively. So will this be the start of the Arabians as they kind of charge towards that 100 mark? They need to get those triple figures.
So he carved away on the offside this time. Ravi Bopara very quickly round with a field. He's looking fitter than ever, Ravi Bopara. Go on, my son. Flew round the boundary.
Maybe lockdown has been good for some players. Yourself?
Lockdown's been great for me, thanks. Homeschooling rules, I love it. I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank everybody who got me out here to commentate rather than stay at home trying to teach my kids. This one played over the offside. It's going to be 4. Beautiful batting.
Yeah, really important runs coming now off the bat of the Arabians. Mozadek joining in as well. Partnership building, 15 off 9. And already 13 runs off this over with still 1 ball left to come. As I said, Kashif finding it a little bit difficult with the ball in hand. First game as well struggled. Also tonight as well.
Oh, it's a nice comeback though. Nice way to finish the over. So 5 overs gone now. The Arabians 41 for 3.
Delhi Bulls, they won the toss, elected to bowl, and their bowlers have certainly done the job. Ahmed Butt at the top was exceptional. Apart from one delivery that went for a boundary, figures of 1 for 7. You just don't see that in T10 cricket. Fidel Edwards joined in with a wicket. As I welcome back Niall O'Brien, the Delhi Bulls looking pretty good.
Yeah, they're looking very good. Bravo. Had a good game last night as well. First couple of balls he had last night, he was very stiff, but once he got his radar on, got his Yorkers in nicely. Ahmad Butt was excellent. He actually bowled really well last night. I know he gave away a fair few wides last night, but his side and his coach were very happy with his execution in the main. So nice to see him bounce back with good figures tonight. Been tough going for the Arabians though. They just never got going. Every time they've tried a big shot, oh, not again. He's stealing my thunder.
If only we had a comm box as well, then we could kind of put you two side by side and we could let the viewers decide which one's the more handsome, O'Brien.
The most handsome of them all is Ginger. Our dad, he's sitting at home watching. Loves his cricket.
Bravo into the attack. So 5 overs already in this innings and 15 dot balls. You just cannot afford something like that, can you?
Yeah, not at all. You know, even if you think T20 game, if you can accrue 35 dots, maybe 40, already in a T10, 15. You need 110 minimum here. It's an absolute road. The wicket's fantastic.
Deep in his crease, and this time finds a gap finally through the offside. Mozadek moving on, 10 off 5.
He's a good cricketer. Mozadek Hussain has plenty of experience in the Bangladesh Premier League. It's good. He just holds his pose. He just holds his shot just for a fraction. Have a look at this. Just holds his fraction. As he sees it's a slower ball by Dwayne Bravo. He just adjusts. Really good shot through the offside. Talented cricketer. Needs to step up here, the captain.
Driven straight down, and finally some good fielding. It's Mohammad Nabi. Yeah, we're starting to see actually, and he's looking kind of at the ground. The dew factor, no doubt, will start to come in. We've seen a number of players slip last night as well. I wonder if some of the players might have, I don't know if you did, longer spikes for different conditions. Why are you grinning?
Oh, good shot, really good shot. Good connection. Skipper Mozadek finding a little bit of touch here. 2 boundaries in the over. 50 up with this beauty, really. It's in the slot for Mozadek. Yeah, it's a good drive. That's a really good shot. Bravo, just happy he got out of the way of it.
think he was hoping to maybe try and get a bit of a foot, and then with that, no, that's probably not smart if I stick my foot out.
And I'll tell you, I'll try and squeeze this in before the end of the over. As a wicket keeper, when we used to be in first-class cricket, I'm talking about, my job was basically to get up and down the wicket so the ball turned in the 4th innings. Gamesmanship, I'll call it. I hope the match referee next door won't be coming in to be Ian Gould, but yeah, make sure you wore the long spikes. Well, Captain Rob Key and Dave Fulton and Kent. No, I'll get the long sprigs on because we're bowling last. We've got a couple of good spinners in the team. I never wore them. I wasn't cool enough to wear those bad boys, I tell you.
I like how you say gamesmanship. You, as the viewers, can decide what you think Niall did. Well, 10 runs off this over so far. There's the final tweak. Mid-on comes up, fine leg back. So you wonder if something short is coming. We haven't seen a short ball yet from Bravo. Yep, exactly that. And unfortunately for the Delhi Bulls, lands in no man's land. 11 off that over, 52 for 3.
We don't need too much to live. We don't need to share stories or make art or place bids. We don't need to stare into space and expand our minds. We don't need to make love or make music or make time. 'Cause the sun still shines, even if we miss the sun's rise. You don't need to drive, you don't need it to live, just to feel you're alive.
4 overs left for the Maratha Arabians, 52 for 3. If they go, well, it has been raining cricket balls. And that's a good way to also just check all the action as well without getting in the way. What do you think is a decent score from here? What do you think the Arabians will be trying to get to? What do you think they could potentially defend?
Well, they need 2 overs of in and around the 20. I know it's going to take a lot, but they've got to get up to 120 here. I know it's going to take some going, but all you need is 1 big over, maybe a 20, just to get a bit of momentum back. Delhi have a very, very strong batting lineup.
Plenty of slow balls as well now being employed and into the pitch. Again, just kind of highlighting the fact that it's hard to hit down the ground, especially when you bowl that length.
Yeah, Delhi have a brilliant bowling coach in Azam Mahmood. Yeah, that's a lovely slow ball, just rolling his hands down the side, almost like a leg cutter. Azam Mahmood is one of the best bowlers going around for his change-up, whether it be back of the hand slow ball or his Yorkers, especially reverse swing Yorker. So if there's anyone they can learn from, there's probably no one better at this tournament. Even the previous game, Calanders had obviously won and won convincingly. Chris Jordan, who bowled 2 overs of 16, his teammates had left. He was out talking to Azam Mahmood, probably just saying to Azam, listen, did you see me? How did I go? Any thoughts? How was my action? So he's obviously thought of very highly in the world game. And these bowlers, Kashif and Ahmad Butt, especially Ali Khan, learning his trade, will really thrive on his experience.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough pace to be doing anything like that at the moment. All slower deliveries. So very difficult to get the ball behind the wicket.
And third man's in the ring. So there's absolutely no value really. It's slower balls. If you're going to go for that, you've really got to get down and sweep it hard. You've got to play for the slower ball. And the normal pace ball is almost the change-up at this stage of the innings.
And again, another slower delivery by Kashif. So, such a good over so far. Just the 3 runs coming from it. Delhi Bulls looking very comfortable.
Well, we've got a lot of awards, haven't we, in this tournament? I think we should have a Best Shoe Award. There's a couple of good contenders already.
nearly a chance. Just hung in the air for a while. And Evan Lewis, should I say, thought that he was in with a chance. 56 for 3.
Azhar Mahmood's family in watching the game. Enjoying the cricket.
Yeah, plenty of dignitaries in. Yeah, enjoying the action as well. You'd be very pleased with how the tournament is going so far. Bravo again. Expect plenty of Yorkers and slower deliveries.
This was for a moment a half a chance. Evan Lewis, a short cover. Well, a bit slow off the mark. I reckon that's a half a chance. Not easy, always getting away from Evan Lewis. Half a chance.
Nicely timed, got the width. It was slower, but he picked up the pace easily and knew all he had to do was get it over the cover region.
Yeah, fourth boundary from Mossadegh. Really good hit. Picks the slower ball, commits to it, holds his shape. That's the key there, holds his shape right to the last minute. Sometimes with a slow ball, you can, even if you see it, you can just get a bit giddy, a bit too keen. Hit the ball too far out in front of your body. Just held his shape nicely.
Goes again, harder this time, but field is set. Earlier on, I was talking to Graham Swan about, wickets being lost. They lost 3 wickets within the first 4 overs. Now there's only a handful of overs. There's still only 3 wickets down. So they've got to go. They've got to put their foot on the accelerator right now.
Yeah, we saw it in the first game. Pune, 107 for 2. It's only going at 10 though, but only losing 2 wickets. Java's been out there since the start, really. 19 from 17, a strike rate of 111, not good enough. Struggled yesterday as well. Got to put a few into the stands here.
Well, he times this one nicely as well. They seem to be heading in that quadrant. That's exactly where they want to go.
Atta boy. Good lad. Just what the doctor ordered here for Javed Ahmadi, Afghanistan opener. Not much of a backswing. Stays very low in his stance, almost crouching very low. Struggles for a little bit of power there. Probably better off standing a little taller and getting that backswing up a bit more. Bravo in the slot.
Well, Bravo, I wonder if he's going to make a change. If he's going to keep hanging the ball out there, he needs more protection. He does. Fine leg comes up. And mid-off goes back onto the boundary. So I'd expect that he's still going to try and hit that Yorker length.
Well, maybe go over the wide Yorker. Didn't quite go according to plan. Been there, done that. Got many a T-shirt.
Yeah. If you actually look at the back of his shirt, you talk about shirts, he's won a lot of championships. He just wants to remind everyone, Mr. Champion, if you don't mind.
Yeah, certainly is a world star. If you sign Dwayne Bravo, you get instant curve appeal, you think. Great for marketing, advertising, selling shirts, selling branding. That's half the game, isn't it? In this day and age, the way the game has gone. Fantastic. Great player. West Indian cricket.
Well, a good over in the end after being hit for 2 fours. Just went for 12. 2 overs left. 68 for 3. Abu Dhabi Sporting Complex, pretty impressive. Shade cricket ground there from 10 centre, but so many other facilities around here, a couple of other practice grounds, football as we were driving in. Although last night we were leaving at 11 o'clock and everyone was rocking up for a game of football. And I was like, 11 o'clock, maybe not. DJ's in the house as well.
It's the weekend.
Ali back into the attack. Just polite inquiry. He thought he heard something.
Well, he's been much better this evening. Ali Khan, he got smashed yesterday for 29 and 2, but tonight he's been much better. He's varied his pace. Looks like he's bowling with a bit more confidence. Not much doing. A bit of a cheeky one. He just follows the batsman. It's good bowling, actually. Sometimes you can get put off by the batsman and maybe get it wrong and get carved, but he held his nerve.
Into the pitch, and just exactly what the Arabians needed. They don't care. They need to get boundaries.
Yeah, it's the 5th for the skipper. Mossadegh needs a bit of support from Javed Ahmadi, though. It's back of a length, it's short, it's a slower ball. Third man's in the ring. Well, I want to say it's unlucky, but it's not really. It could have been hit anywhere, absolutely anywhere. Good result for the Arabians. Good result for Mossadegh. Go nicely. 27 from 17. Just needs one big finish. One massive over. 120, 22 off and over.
It's talking about all about trying to take some momentum into the second innings. Right around the wicket, Ali Khan. He's got the defensive field. He'll go for the heels. But nicely moved to the offside. And is this the over the Arabians need? First a 4, now a 6.
Wow, this is an absolute beauty. Ali Khan goes into leg. Mossadegh, have a look at his front leg here. Oh my word, it's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous shot. His whole body's almost facing the bowler when he connects with this. Yeah, brilliant. Really clever. Really, really clever. Might just be the Dream 11. Game changer. Moment of the match.
Well, this time he's decided to go back over the wicket. Yeah, well bowled. And a chance. Yes! Direct hit. Well, you can see that everyone's gone to collect the ball, but Ali Khan is very, very comfortable and confident. They will go upstairs. Yeah, not in the frame, really. So, confirmation will come up on the big screen. Out. Excellent work by Ali Khan. As the Arabians lose their 4th wicket, Javed goes for 24. It's 78 for 4. Oh, nicely hit, straight back down the ground. Excellent work by the umpire as well, just to get out of the way. Maratha there, getting off the mark with a boundary.
Beautiful. Beautiful timing. Absolutely crunches this. Ishan Maratha. Have a look, boom. Watch your Swede there, umpy. Well, it's going to happen one of these days. The umpire's going to start umpiring with helmets. Wow, nice evasion. It's like Graham Swan on Dancing on Ice. Or was it Strictly? I'm not sure. Strictly, I beg your pardon, Swanee.
Oh, and he gets away with that. So, wicket, 14 runs, it's 82 for 4. The full moon. We're blessed with wonderful conditions here at Abu Dhabi. The Maratha Arabians, match number 5. Well, hasn't necessarily been smooth sailing for them. Abdul Shakur, the star of yesterday, wasn't able to trouble the scorers tonight. But their skipper is still out there, 33 off 19. Last over. And dropped. Oh dear. DJ Bravo positioned himself perfectly. He picked it up, nearly got there.
Well, I reckon the captain put himself there because he thought there's no chance the ball's going to come here. I can just sit the third man and relax. Move, Dwayne, move! The old veteran just couldn't get down there. He's stiff in the morning.
Yeah, he's just moved himself a little bit finer as well for exactly that little deflection as well. Did certainly save runs. Oh, driven nicely through the covers. As for one, but just take a look at how high Bravo is. You can just see in your screen, yeah, not expecting the ball at all.
Well, Dwayne is at the stage of his career when he just bowls 2 overs. He's thinking, oh, I've got to play about 8 games in the next 10 days. I'm going to stand a third and just relax. Probably not moving as well as he once did, but still entertaining as ever.
Oh, good Yorker. And the field is set for exactly that. Oh, just on Bravo. None for 23 off 2. Only the 5th time that he has gone wicketless in 21 T10 matches. It's hard, isn't it? You expect players just to keep being able to perform time and time again.
Yeah, I reckon Dwayne Bravo's given a lot more responsibility to some other bowlers as well. I think Ali Khan, Ahmed Butt is giving all these guys more exposure, so might not be that surprising.
Well bowled, clever.
Well, 3 balls left before that ball. You can't leave it. You just cannot leave the ball in T10 cricket. You've got to just throw your bat. I know you probably expected it might be a wide. You've got to try and have a dip, especially with Bravo in the ring and no man of fine leg on the boundary. You cannot just let the ball go through harmlessly to the keeper.
It's called a surprise delivery. That was probably it. He was expecting something a little bit more in his territory. Didn't get it. 2 balls left now. Only 85 on the board. And I was going to say Fidel Edwards. He was probably embarrassed that he actually got something on that.
Well, that's the one you should have left as the batsman, because that was a wide. That would have been a wide. He's confused himself, the batsman.
Yeah, he's done very well to get something on that. That takes a lot of skill right there. Right, the skipper's on strike, 35 off 21. He'll be looking for a boundary. You can probably expect a Yorker outside off stump. What will he do? Will he move around his crease? Well, he tries to go the lap, doesn't work. Excellent bowling again. Only 5 runs off that, so the Delhi Bulls have been exceptional again today with the ball. 24 dots throughout this innings, and they've restricted the Arabians to only 87 runs.
Unbelievable bowling display. Absolutely top drawer. Ahmed Butt was fantastic with the new ball. Ali Khan was excellent. Champion himself probably wasn't at his most potent best, but he was fantastic. 24 dots, as you mentioned, in 60 balls. Incredible skills. Fidel Edwards might be getting on the years, but still got plenty of pace, plenty of skill. 1 for 15 from his 2. All in all, a pretty good effort for Dwayne Bravo and Delhi after winning the toss, selecting the ball first, as bowlers haven't let the skipper down.
Yeah, match number 5 here. And for the Maratha Arabians, they would have wanted Abdul Shahrukh to go hard again and get them off to a flying start. He didn't do that. They lost wickets, 2 wickets within the power play. And Evans, Mozambique finishing with 35. As you said, Ahmed Butt, excellent figures. 1 for 7, economy rate of 3.5. You don't see that in T10. You don't see that really ever in T20. And wickets up the top there for Fidel Edwards and Ali Khan as well. So the Delhi Bulls, they'll require 88 runs off their 10 overs. And we'll head for a quick break and be back with the action.
This is Paula. Paula was flying high a few months ago, and then this happened. Pixelated on every call. Can you go on mute, Paula? Oh, Paula. Why are you putting up with broadband that's not up to scratch? It's making you look bad. But there's still a way out of this. Only BT Complete Wi-Fi gives you reliable Wi-Fi in every room or a £100 money-back guarantee. Go get 'em, Paula.
I finally got round to sorting over 50s life cover with Royal London. They've got this insurance.
So after I'm gone, I can leave money for my family. It can go towards my funeral, or they can decide how they want to spend it.
If you're 50 to 80, they're guaranteed to accept you with no medical questions.
You get full cover after just 1 year. Some others make you wait too. And best of all, it's got a 5-star rating.
And I can trust them to look after my family. 2 million people in the UK do.
So for peace of mind, I'd speak to Royal London. That sounds great. I'll give them a call.
With Royal London Over 50 life insurance, your affordable monthly payments are guaranteed to never go up. They're the UK's fastest growing over 50s life insurer. Royal London have been around for over 150 years, so you can be sure they'll be here for your family. If you buy over 50 life insurance before the 26th of February, our payout boost means you'll get more for your money. Call 0800 500 3333 or visit royallondon.com/gift. And if you pay £7 a month or more, get a £100 welcome gift.
Royal London.
What are you dressed like that for? We're doing a little challenge. What?
Rob and Romesh return.
Wow.
As you've never seen them before.
Do you reckon it's better for me to smile or not smile?
Channeling their inner Banksy.
I think the art and what the art community needs. All the women have the same faces in old photos.
This isn't a photo.
Perfecting their swing.
I like hitting balls with a big stick.
I'm going off golf. Just talk less.
And serving drag queen realness.
What he did achieve is something for all of us to have nightmares about later.
Rob and Romesh versus Thursday at 10 on Sky One.
La Familia. Respect the people who are useful to you, despise the ones who aren't.
Come on holiday, Bishop. It'll be relaxing, you said. I was going to get a treatment.
Treatment? You need counselling, bro.
My Dubai water innings break here in Abu Dhabi for season 4. It's great to be back at Zayed. Love this part of the world. Sun is well and truly set here for match 5, and the Arabians, who of course are defending champs, and the first side this season to go under the 3 figures, 87 for 4. That is all in their 10 overs. Got to give credit to the bowlers, the Delhi Bulls. Look at these figures, simply outstanding. Look at the economy rates, 1 for 7, 1 for 15. And Ali disappeared there for 1 for 21, but still got a wicket. And you look at Kasif and Bravo creating their own sort of question marks. But Niall O'Brien alongside, and well, it got off well for the Bulls.
Yeah, the man in form, Shakur, went early. Scored a wonderful half century yesterday. Big Mo today, snicked one behind. Laurie Evans got a few out of the screws, but didn't stay long enough. Mohamed Nabi took a fairly routine catch against Fidel Edwards. It's a quality quick. Batting was difficult. Javed Ahmadi was improvising and got a few out of the middle, but never really got going. Professor, you don't see him hacking like this too often. Easy catch for the president, taking out to the professor. Skipper came in. Mossadegh Hussain looked good. Really good player. I've watched him a lot in the BPL over the years. He's a class act. Lovely time with the ball, whether it's through the offside or over the offside. Really took Dwayne Bravo out there on his follow through. And without the captain, I'm afraid, the Arabians are going to be really battling. Delhi Bulls are brilliant with the ball. May not have taken many wickets, but they were miserly with their lines and lengths, and a skill level and execution of slow balls was absolutely marvellous to see. This was the run out of Javed Ahmadi. He made 24, but it was very, very pedestrian. Batted nearly all the innings for 24. Good work by Ali Khan, the USA quick. This is how the innings finished. Fidel Edwards was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 1 for 15 from his 2. Job well done for Delhi first half.
Yeah, won the toss, wanted to go up front first with the ball in hand and know what they're chasing, do the Bulls. So umpires are back out in the centre. Messrs Hannibal and Baldwin. 8.8 runs per over, that's all. Because of that bingo score required by the Delhi Bulls. 2 fat ladies here in Abu Dhabi. So, yeah, so often see, don't you, the modern player picking up 2 or 3 bats even and giving it a swing, warming up, getting strengthened and ready to rock and roll with these two. But, you look at Lewis, Ramanullah coming out. Keen to see Ramanullah get going. Well, he was player of the match last night. He got that wonderful innings there, a 41 from 15. He really did set the tone for the Bulls. Lewis no slouch either, of course. That 32 in 0 from 18 and the 2 6s and 3 4s. So let's see how they go about things with only chasing a small total here in match 5.
Yeah, it's going to be Afghanistan against Afghanistan here. Ramanullah Gurbaz, superstar in the making, I feel. Evan Lewis was very watchful actually yesterday as Gurbaz went about his business, just bided his time and then put a couple into the stands to wrap things up. Yamin's going to open. This is interesting. Yamin Ahmadzai. Second game. He was expensive last night. Up against his fellow countryman. Plenty of Afghan talent in this competition. Gurbaz, well, we saw him take on Mujib last night in the first over. He got put down. Made Mujib and co pay. Need early wickets here. Mossadegh on his side. 88 to win. Here we go.
Oh, just like that, just threads it through rather sweetly, and straight away the get-go has been underway with a 4.
Well, it's easy as you like. Sort of a man in form. He's been in great form since he's come to the UAE, whether it be for Afghanistan, where he scored his first ODI 100 on debut, or in the T10 for the Delhi Bulls. Very excited coach during those ODIs. Andy Flower was in the commentary box watching his new star player go about his business.
Oh, wrist work. But there's someone back there on the fence. You often do see a deep square leg. Mukhtar Ali down the throat. First one down.
Well, what a start. Beautiful boundary first ball, and then he says, I'm going to have a piece of you. Ahmadzai, I'm going to just lift you over square leg. Gets plenty of it. Flick of the wrist. Doesn't try to smash this for 6. I think he's trying to get this more behind square. Mukhtar Ali. Fairly simple catch at deep square. Well, they needed early wickets. They've got one. Gurbaz has got to go for 4. Delhi Bulls 4 for 1.
Ravi B, Mr. Bopara. Nice, easy, sensible. Only wanting to get to 88, of course, the Delhi Bulls. It was all just very easy. Little flick, did you just say? Niall didn't try to moose it massive. He just wanted to use the pace.
Yeah, that is his go-to area. He likes hitting over square leg, mid-wicket. I reckon he's trying to get that finer. I reckon he's trying to get that more fine leg. Big wicket, though. Man in form. Although saying that, Lewis and Ravi Bopara found touch last night. Need 3 early here. The Arabians need 3 poles.
Oh. Mr. Baldwin says you'd have to reload that one.
Well, it was there to be hit. Evan Lewis would be gutted he didn't carve it for 6 over point. It was full, it was wide. All the fielders up on the offside. All Evan Lewis had to do was get half a bat on that. Yeah, look at everyone up on the offside. Lewis, he was given the